Me salon people dem una kushe o. This na Dr. Bull, wey dey na North Carolina, America, with another edition of True Say Talk Me. This edition go focus on the state of education na salon. We country in education, the best way I go describe am na Bomeh rubbish. Una know wetin na Bomeh? Na dey we dey go throw away dirty. Well, na so we country in education don talek. And me, I decide for talk because me na professor of education in America. And as professor, I dey help not only the American system, but I dey help the American pikin dem for let them better. And if me, the help American education system and American pikin dem for better, me I for help me country. And I don't try plenty for help me country for education, but do not look me with good eye. But NGC and Kande Yumkela, they want listen to we all way dey na the diaspora, way dey na different field, and we plenty. So do ya, una sidom, una follow na hand, una kakuna yes, make una listen to the trouble road dey. See, when I make salon, we na me number one for education. We sabi book tete, nobody na Africa no mean pass we. We sabi book tete, the first black man forget a bachelor degree na America, inside the United States of America in 1826. Na salon boy. In name na Edward Jones. He sabi book tete, he take am, he go salon. He go help open Frabe College. Now they no don't know. We make Salon Grammar School. The first high school for Bobo the normal for go school for Lambok. That mean to say we na me number one. We sweet we say them girl picking there. They self get for go school. They make Annie Walsh Memorial School. We na for girl picking there in 1849. And you know don't know. Una no notice sweet pass over sabi book na salon. One Waterloo boy winning Christian Cole. Now in first black man ever for go na Oxford University na England. He graduate and be the first black man Sierra Leonean ever na the world for practice law na the English court. But how we go comot pan force pan all thing in 1877 and in 2017 we dey last per all thing. The country Edinburgh. But for I explain this to a better one, I dey use the national census data when I APC self write am. Say we don't count all the people in a salon, we don't ask them wetin they dey do, we don't look all around the way they go school. Now this, now we get. So if you look the 56 year, we don't dey by independence. Now APC SLPPO, this na the result where they give we. So now let's begin una kak una yes. This na 2015 and one. The result say we na salon, we get 7.1 million people at the rounder up. So you go understand. But that 7.1 million people, 41%, they're all 15 years and less, which is very, very good for we. That 41%, 15 years or less. That means we get a very young population. We go better on the NGC because they go make them better. Then on top of that, we get the population where they work, then the way 15 to 64, they're saying at 56%. So which means 56%, they are the middle one, pana group day. Then for that the way all will call grandpa and grandpa, this one has surprised me. For that the way 65 and above. Now 3.5%. 250,000 out of 7.1 million. You know to make that number there also? that the mortality rate, the health not dey. So all man they die before they even turn 65. So for be 65 now, na luxury, na salon. And at this pace at which we dey go, if we not change, and to na see na percentage we will say, na 3.5% number of people they make am to 65 and above. Well, if we take that working population, when na 15 year to 64 year, that working population there, 3.5 million people of the 4 million go die before they turn 65. Let me repeat that for you, let you understand. The census say we get 4 million people out of the 7.1 wey old 15 to 64. And if the correct data they show we say that only 3.5% of the population they make unto 65 and above, if we continue at this pace, 3.7 million people wey old 15 to 64 go die before they turn 65. Wetin do? Because better health not dey. I mean, saying education at the top, but I just rub na lily one in a corner, let you understand how things bad. So let's talk about education. Let's talk about the state of education as salon. First of all, 1/3 of the schooling na Sierra Leone, especially na the Freetown area, no get toilet. Latrine no dey. Southside 500 pikin dey, 700 pikin dey. Just use your imagination. No toilet. Half of the same school wey no get toilet, no get water. So school wey get toilet, e no get water. They no get water for drink, they no get water for flush toilet, they no get water for wash their hand. I want you to use your imagination about the state of things. 75% of the school them no get electricity. Total darkness. Na dey the land, no technology, no the work. 75%. The average school day, na 4.5 hours. They come to lunch and recess all. Waiting the pikin in the land. The teacher them, they not get pay. To the point where teacher them, they sell notes to the pikin them, and then they will go to the lesson, we go pay the extra money, now then they pass. It don't bad off day when they pikin and take them Beke exam, where the result come out. For let the teacher show them no more whether they pass or not, then get for put for the teacher. How we move from first now West Africa and Africa to last? Now bad governance. Now bad governance. Well, make I go now some more statistics because within education, the numbers and the APC, the number where they do now the census now at the give you. Straight up. I know the make them, I don't say give you, let yourself understand. Until we say democracy is built on literacy, it's government for the people, by the people, for the people, and you have to understand. So now they understand why we were the diaspora, that they tell you say all the way, because the education they give them, now one of oppressed education, and they don't make sure say they educate enough. So now take the numbers then. Okay? So a time in town I say we get 6.5 million people where they age 3 and above way for go school. Of now 6.5 million day, only 55%, nearly half, nine don't darken the doors of any school. We not say them don't know, they wake one morning no more, they say I go class 1. Then at 3.6 million. That means to say 2.9 million with an M. Not one day gonna any school say A, B, C, D. 2.9 million people. And they all dance and vote right now because they don't understand. And we're not going to blame them. It's sad. So 2.9 million, not one day go school. Okay? So of the 3.6 million that we go school, let we begin look at their level of literacy. Okay? So of that 3 million they will begin school, only 65% now make and through primary education. That is 2.4 million. Now survive the primary education. Okay? That means to say, at the primary education in self na Sierra Leone, we get a 1.2 million dropout. Now 1.2 million dropout there, don't go join now other group where I'm in talk about, where no one day attend school. Remember I say 2.9 million, no one day attend school. Well, and they will try for go elementary school. 1.2 dropout. So if you put them through the day together, we don't reach 4.1 million people where we could just pull and push the corner and say, that are na illiterate. Because the level at which they drop, they may not even be functional literate. So you remember I said we get 7.1 million people. Well, 4.1 already confirmed. Say either they not go school or they start elementary, primary school, then drop out. So let's continue with the data. Let you understand. So that 4.1 day, now 63% of the Sierra Leone population already illiterate right now. So let's go secondary. And the secondary, we take 2.4 million now when at the balance we left for. And then when they were 3 years and older, we for go school. We go school, and according to the census report, now 48% of them no more go register. That means half of them, way from go school back, decided not to go school. Now they drop another 1.2 million per that group day. So if you add that to now 4.1, it don't turn 5.3 million where decide to me another go secondary school. And according to the report, the census, the retention rate of that one they will decide that they go school, secondary school, now 14% no more nine done school. 14%. So if you look at this population now of the way for go school, now 350,000 no more done school. Pana 2.4 million now they have say they go secondary school. So yonder back we get a 2.15 million dropout at the high school. This matter and I don't your heart self now for don't well for your country. Because while they put all the maths together based on the census report of 2015, you had to go well. So let me put the numbers back together now. Let me see if all add up and waiting at this literacy in a salon. So for the one they will drop out of high school, let me give them credit. Let me call them functional and then go write and then go be able to engage. But they're not going to go college and get professional degree. But they're not even done the high school for let them go say, then get a high school diploma. Now, if we put all the numbers here together, if you remember now, we just now say from the high school level, now 2.1 million drop na the high school. Panalili abopo uminget. Pan the illiteracy group, and then they drop na elementary, now 4.1 million. If we put them two groups then they together, we get a total of 6.2 million. Out of a population of 6.5, we're supposed to be educated. Because the balance for 7.1 are picking the way they 0 to 3. So when you do the math of the 7.1 population, million people, and then you take this 6.2 million, if you do the percentage, we have 87% illiteracy na salon and 13% literacy, the one we go read and write. And then numbers there, how you see the salon government, APC Duam, let we take it as face value. Then do a good job for pull-up. Well, me people in a salon, now the state of education that we will get. We get a young population, we not get educated, we not get grandpa and granny no more because they all they die. My fellow Sierra Leoneans, now this una wan continue with and hala tolumbo. Now this una wan continue with and say one country, one people. We get for put with tribal sentiments to the side. We get for put with party affiliation to the side. We get for educate the future of Sierra Leone. Now 40% of the population. Without loss, 60% of the population will fail since independence. Do ya, me people? We, waiting at the field of education, we're all ready for tie kata. We can make sure, say, this new generation, in 2018, under NGC, under the presidency of KKY, do ya, let us not fail them again. We get intellectual resources. Forget about the natural resources. Now we are the first per all team, per book. Now West Africa, now America, now Oxford, University, high school, for Bobo, for Titio, we are number one. Do ya? At the appeal to all. Let we be number one again. As Sierra Leoneans, we sabi book. God bless Sierra Leone and God bless all Usaide. And I hope that you will live for see we picking them na salon. Get degree there again, go Oxford and be number one in space exploration and all things that they try for do. Goodbye.